today. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. See Jameis Winston and the Arizona Cardinals taking on Kyler Murray and the Seattle Seahawks.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their quarterback in his second season now from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there right off the bat. 46 yards on the ground. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. The first carry now, this is Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner Murray. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From the gun, Murray. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. The touchdown giving them the first quarter lead. Remember, they lost a rough game 2 weeks ago. Then they had to sit through the open week, but a good start here.
And just think about everyone around them, everyone around the organization. When you lose headed into that open week, everyone's cringing because you don't have a chance to get on the horse and ride it again for at least 2 weeks. Well, they were able to take that time, use it constructively, and now they're back in form.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 26-year-old quarterback in his 6th season from Florida State, Jameis Winston.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. Because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Raymond Calais. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it third.
On 3rd down, Winston.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
He brought him down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Winston's pass complete.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. From the gun, Winston. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
Cardinals 3.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 30.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Shotgun now from Murray. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Murray now on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
2nd and a yard.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Gain on the play.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the 1st.
4 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This is Stills on the jet sweep. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
Ben Neiman on the tackle.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's 4th down.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge for the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down.
Cardinals 3.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
That's good for a Cardinal.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. DeAndre Washington, his first carry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
3rd and short yardage. Winston. He is going to find Hill here. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Queen on the tackle.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports.
10, Cardinals 3.
Second and 11 now. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Covered by Jason McCourty.
Jameis to throw it. Caught out left side by Robinson. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
When a linebacker's able to sit at the second level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
The field goal is good. Makes the score Seahawks 10, Cardinals 6.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
The ball carrier.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
3rd down.
Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Murray's pass. complete to Kareem Hunt.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Robinson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
For a Cardinal.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a man open down the middle of the field. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Winston now. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
4-yard line.
Now Winston. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Out of bounds.
They'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
The pickup. 2nd and 6.
Winston. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
1st and
7 yards there and a 1st down. Winston now to throw on 1st down. He will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 14. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll run here with Robinson. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Murray now on 1st down. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
A loss of 8 yards.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now he'll escape to his right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Jameis now on 1st down. Gets this one to Hill. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
At the 33-yard line.
That was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
He lost 6 there on the 1st down play. On the run, it's Robinson. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They run. Robinson looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
3rd down and long.
And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he rifles one incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 16 yards, a 1st down.
16 yards.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size in front.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Charles Harris able to get him for a loss of about 3. Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Hunter Henry brings it in. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Seattle. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that...
It got his man complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 1st and 10, Winston. That one complete to Hill. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Winston. Throw left side, complete. It's Robinson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To the air again with Winston. On target over the middle to Hill. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the 2nd half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Bud Dupree just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Brian Burns, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
Ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number 1, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure?
You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins, we talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. Well, guess what? The same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush won't bowl you over on their way back to the quarterback? They've got to reestablish that in order to try and keep their man upright.
Because they have been bowled over a lot so far in this one.
45-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, he'll buy some time right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do,
blitz coming, and down he goes.
Marcus Golden. Kyler Murray sacked.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Shotgun now from Murray. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6.
Cardinals 6.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Brings up 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, Winston. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
Winston's pass.
4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
That's good.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Here's Winston. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended for time.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals. On first down, it's Robinson. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, Winston.
40-yard line.
Dancing to his left. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jameis to throw it. Caught out left side by Robinson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down, Winston. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup.
Draw play, Washington. And he stopped immediately there.
Washington, the ball carrier.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson, and he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll run it now with Robinson, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Evans is the ball carrier.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Running it, Washington. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in with Washington. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Short of the goal line.
This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high because mentally you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone, we're thinking we're giving up 3, we just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
In punt formation.
They bring the pressure as he gets this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A first down throw for Winston. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Robinson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
2nd down, back at the 20-yard line.
They'll run again here with Robinson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Now Winston. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, Winston. And that is incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. It's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
2nd and 9.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, and he finds a man with a crossing route.
Complete to
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
41-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. They will find Davis. That's complete.
Winston's
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Davis.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll throw again. Winston. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Robinson.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Richardson.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Jameis again. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Sacked.
That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Murray now on 1st down. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Buying time to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, try to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
Winston's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
The 2-yard line.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
Down to a knee goes Murray as that will just about wrap this thing up. So the victory here for Seattle, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Seahawks, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.